This is number 2 in the rhythmic section of our music videos. And today we're going to talk about the pyramid of values. You can see behind me I've drawn this big triangle here. And on the very top is a round kind of oval circle. That's called a whole note. H-O-L-E. Underneath it are the 2 that are empty in the middle and have a line up and down. That makes them half notes. Underneath that are the ones that are filled in black. Those are quarter notes. The ones that are filled in black and have flags. Now they can have their flags attached if there's 2 of them, or if it's a stand by itself, it can come up and have the flag hang down. All right, so those are eighth notes. Eighth notes. And the last one, with 2 bars on top and everything filled in, is 16th notes. All right, now this is wonderful because this does not change. This chart shows you the relationships between the notes. A whole note always has 2 half notes inside it. In other words, the whole note is a duration, lasts a period of time, ba, however long. It lasts twice as long as one of these. Okay? So this does not tell you how many counts or beats a note gets. That will come later in the time signature. But right now we're talking just the relationship between these. This never changes. Nice to know. Something solid in life besides God. Okay, so then the next one, the quarter notes. There's 2 quarter notes in every half note, and 2 half notes in every whole note. So that would mean, how many in the whole note? 1, 2, 3, 4 quarter notes in a whole note. The pyramid, get it? It builds on itself. Down here, the eighth notes, how many are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of them. There's 8 eighth notes in a whole note. There's 2 eighth notes in a quarter note, 4 eighth notes in a half note. And then we go down to the 16ths. 16 of them. And each grouping of 4 is worth 1 of these, the quarter note. 2 of these equals 1 of those. 2 of those equals 1 of those. 2 of those equals 1 of those. 2 of those equals 1 of those. Pretty simple. And this doesn't change. The time signatures that we'll learn about next will give numeric value to the length of time that the note lasts. These notes are all about duration. How long do you hold that note? Is it a bup, or is it a ba, or is it a ba? I don't know. Till you have to breathe. Okay? So the only other thing I want to put on this chart, and then we'll go on to time signatures, is that they all have to have a rest, a coordinating rest, because music is not just sound, it's also silence. The silence makes the sound interesting. If it was just sound, 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 coming at you constantly, there would be a need for a break to make it interesting. You've got to have silence to make sound pop, so to say. Okay? So on a whole note rest, this one at the top, it has a line, and the box hangs down behind, underneath it, and it is colored in. All right, like that. If it is a half note, it's got the line, and the box is on the top, because it's worth less duration. It's half as much duration as this. The quarter note rest is a squiggle like that. And so there's 4 quarter note rests in a whole note rest. There's 2 quarter note rests in a half note. Now going down to the next line, the eighth notes, they look like a 7. Sort of, kind of a messy 7. And the 16th notes look like a 7 with a second bar, like that. I'm going to hold that closer so you can see, take a good look at it. This is foundational. This is what will make the rest of it understandable, okay? Whole note at top, 2 half notes in the whole note, 4 quarter notes on this line, 1/8 notes on that line, 16th notes on that line. When I do my lap padding 1, 2, that way, when I do that, I call this one the do. Do, 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 do. And I call these do day. Do day, 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 do day. These are a little harder. You gotta go fast. I call them do ta day ta. Do ta day ta. Do ta day ta, do ta day ta, do ta day ta, do ta day ta. Now this is separating out and allowing your body to learn to get the rhythm in your muscles, the rhythm in your heart, in your feet, in your mind, in your gut. The rhythm has got to be something that you can dream it, you can walk it, you can talk it. Rhythm is part of life that way. So these are the do's, do, do, do. Now when it's twice as long, like this one, instead of do, I go do, meaning that there's 2 do's in here. Do, and on this one, do, because it's got 4 of the do's in it. Do, 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 or do, do, whole note, whole note, half note, do, quarter note, do, 1/8 note, do day, 16th, do today, to 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 do today, that's that. Yeah, okay? There you go. We're going to do some more of that with some flashcards, because if you can get rhythm in your soul, by gum, it makes such a difference when you're playing. Whether you're strumming a guitar or playing a piano or playing a violin, you've got to find the beat. You've got to find the beat. And so rhythm is so important, just to get it so that you've got it inside of you. Okay? That's all for today.